What's going on guys, CasualSavage here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create videos for IGTV in Vegas Pro 15. Now just before I get into this video, if this tutorial helps you, be sure to hit the subscribe button, be sure to hit the like button, and if you would like to request a specific tutorial you're wondering how to do, then be sure to leave it in the comments below. Also, be sure to go ahead and check out my Instagram, follow me on Snapchat, and also Twitter. Let's get into the video. So currently on screen, I have a video of me sandboarding. I just went on vacation and this was in Cape Verde, for those that are wondering. You can see I'm sandboarding, pretty sick. One thing you want to point out straight away, or I want to point out straight away, this video was not recorded vertically. And this is where an issue can occur if you did not record your video vertically. Now it'll make more sense later on. For those that are going to be using IGTV a lot, then I do recommend for all your future videos you're recording for that, make sure you record it vertically and not landscape. So the first thing we're going to be doing is changing the aspect ratio of this video so it comes in full screen. So we're going to head over to the project video properties. We're going to be changing the width to 1080. Now the height is going to be 1920. So this is of course going to give us full HD. Underneath that it says frame rate. You pick a frame rate that you used. It could be 60 FPS. For me, I'm just going to use 24 frames because I think that's always the best. Then for the full resolution, of course, you want it to be the best. And resample mode, I do recommend setting it to smart resample. After you've done them settings, you can come up to the top where it says template and you can just call this IGTV and press the save template button. What this will mean, for future times you won't have to come and type everything in again. You can just come here, select the down arrow and select IGTV. Just simple like that. Once you're happy with everything, select apply and OK. Now this is how it's currently looking, and you can see you can go ahead and just keep the video like this if you would like to. I'm going to be showing you a couple of ways around it, but still I do recommend you record vertically because simply the video is super small. So I'm going to be showing you about 2 or 3 ways, depends what I can think of right now, how to get around this. So the first thing is actually making this video full screen. So this does require cropping out the video and also stretching it, but then we fix it later on. So the first thing we're going to be doing is right clicking the video, selecting properties, make sure you have disabled the resample, this gets rid of any ghosting, and then you want to uncheck maintain aspect ratio. From there select OK. And now the video is stretched, and this is the part I'm talking about. So now to fix this, we're going to come over to the pan and crop, and what you want to do is just have size about center checked. Now zoom out using your mouse wheel. If you have sync cursor checked, make sure you're right at the very first keyframe. Even if you don't have sync cursor checked, you need to be at the first keyframe. And then all you're going to do is drag the video in. Then you're going to match up a realistic aspect ratio so it's not stretched. So you can see straight away we've had to crop the video now, so we can't see certain parts within the video we've already recorded, but that's what we get for recording landscape. Anyway, that's now fixed, so I can play this through. And once that's exported, it's ready to go on IGTV. So that's the first way, and I will be getting onto the export settings after I show you this second way. So I'm going to reset everything. As you can see, we're now back to normal. And this next way I'm going to be showing you is keeping the video this size, however getting rid of the black background. Simply because it's not really nice seeing that. So what we're going to do is right click and duplicate the tracks. Now we have 2 of the same videos. Then on the bottom track you want to head over to the motion track tool. Now most likely if you haven't put it out on here on Vegas Pro 15 yet, you won't be seeing it. So for that you have to head over to these lines, then you want to select edit visible button set, and then you can see track motion. Just make sure that is selected and then select OK, then head over to track motion on that bottom track. So this is the video. This time you want to have scale about center and also lock aspect ratio checked. Again, make sure you're on the very first keyframe, and also do make sure you are on position. And we're simply going to left click the corner and drag this out, as you can see, just like that. Now for those that watch Fail Army, they never have black bars and they do this exact same effect I'm about to show you. So we're going to X out of this, Now what we can do is add a nice blur to the background. So currently I'm playing it through, you can see everything is visible, everything is synced up, which is good. But now we're going to head over to video effects. You're going to come down and look for Gaussian blur, and you now decide how strong you want this blur to be. I'm going to add a medium blur, and this is going to be on the bottom track. As you can see, this is now what we have. So it's pretty cool effect. We have, of course, duplicated videos. One's in focus, one's blurred out in the background large. And that's how that looks. Now what this also gives us space to do is add some text. So probably a good way to promote yourself, maybe put social media at the top. If you're talking, subtitles at the bottom. And of course it is IGTV, so having your socials on there throughout the video will be a good idea. And of course, depending on the length of your video, doing it this way will bump up the rendering time simply because we've added a blur to the background. Adding a video effect does make a big difference in Vegas for rendering. But anyway, I'm going to keep it as it is for now. I'm going to bring up my render regions by double clicking above like this. Now we're going to come up to render as. Now I always use this preset here, which is the 1080 here. What I'm going to do is come up to customize template. Now from here, of course, the width and height are wrong. We need the width to be the same as the height and the height to be the width, simply because that's going to make it vertical. So where it says frame size, we're going to select custom frame size, and we're simply going to swap these numbers around. So this will be 1080 and this number will be 1920. Frame rate, again, completely optional which one you're going to use. I'm picking 23, and from here everything looks okay. Audio, I'm going to leave the same. Project, you want to make sure the video rendering quality is set to best, and once again we can now create a preset so you won't have to keep typing these settings in again. You can come up here, type in IGTV. I'm going to select OK, and you'll see right here at the bottom it says IGTV, so we won't have to type in them settings again. We can just select this. I'm then going to just type here IGTV. I'm going to select render, and now the video is going to begin to render. You can see it's going to be quick because of course it is only a 6-second clip. However, if you do the blur, it will add up the rendering time, so just be aware of that. So everything's done. I'm going to pull up that video, and here we go. Here's that video. You can see IGTV. It came to 12 megabytes, 6 seconds long. I'll double click that, and here is that video. You can see vertical video, and we kept the full aspect ratio. Now, ways to get it onto your phone. What I recommend, either email it to yourself if the file size is small enough, or just put it on Google Drive and simply download it from your phone using the Google Drive app. Always works for me, and I've never had an issue with it. What I recommend you do, just try and keep the file size below 30 megabytes or 35 megabytes. Now of course if you have a longer video and you need to reduce the file, I've made a video in the past how to reduce the file size very simply and very dramatically, so you can go ahead and check that out in the description. As mentioned at the start, definitely be sure to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, check out my Snapchat, and also follow me on Twitter. I'm always going to be active on there from now on, and I hope this tutorial has helped you. As mentioned at the start, if you want to request a tutorial, then just leave it in the comments below.